Challenge 5. Determine the first two terms of the geometric sequence where the second term is 16 and the fifth term is 128. Okay, well that's a little bit weird. Let's draw it out. When in doubt, draw it out. Yeah. So, it only goes to 5, so we can draw it to 5. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what does it say? Determine the first two terms. We want to know T1 and we want to know T2. That's going to be part of our answer. Okay? We want to know those two. This is very important for us. That's actually the answer that we're trying to find. We already have the answer for that one. Yay, we're halfway done. What a terrible question. I don't mean that really. Okay. But we have the second one. You're right. The second term is 16. Let's just, okay. And the fifth term is 128. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is T5. And it is 128. So, do we have everything we need for our equation? What do we have? Do we have A? Do we have the first term? No, we don't. Do we have R? No. We have T5. We have Tn. We know the last spot. Boy, it's gonna be a boring video. What could we do?
We use T2 as a starting point.
Could we use T2 as a starting point? That's exactly what we do. Make a little cut in your question right there. And redraw this as 16 blank blank 128. And now we have 4 terms. This one becomes our first term called A. And now we multiply by R, and we multiply by R, and we multiply by R, and we get Tn. Very nice. I want to draw this for you in terms of an equation. I just want you to read it. What do we have in terms of our equation? What's our first thing that we know? What's A? We have 16 times what? Times R times R times what? Times R. Then what? I heard it. Equals 128. That's how we build that number of 128. It's 16 times R times R times R generates or equals that. So let's write that as 16R cubed is 128. That sounded like signing into Skype. Anyone signing into Skype? That's pretty close. That was, thank you. That's worth telling your friends about. That break, I know. All you do is talk about me. It's fantastic. 16's gone. R cubed. 128 divided by 16. That's got to be about 7. Oh, I should have known. It's a cube. Of course it's 8. Because 8 is such a cubic number. Cube root. Cube root. When you have a cube root, you generate a plus minus? No, any odd stays whatever that number is. So if it's positive there, it stays positive. So R equals 2. Who wants to just circle the answer? 2 and move on. I saw for R. It's waiting for you on the multiple choice test. No, you take this. Where would you take it? Take that 2 and put it somewhere. Where would you put it? Yeah. Remember, don't forget about your original question. Take it to 16 and then work backwards. So what's T1 going to be? Divide it by 2, and you get 8. So T1 is 8, T2 is 16. Duh. Have a great break.